going live?
And we're live.
We're live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Hey, Craig Scale.
You gotta put that hand clap.
Can make your hands clap.
What episode are we on? 9? Episode 9?
8 or 9, yeah, around that.
8 or 9. So our audience realizes how into it we are. Today we are speaking Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
A bad choice. A better choice would be Blade Runner, but I don't think Craig has seen it yet.
The new, the old one.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen the new one, no.
I haven't seen a new one.
You're the only one. You're Craig of Craig Scale, and you're the only one in the office that hasn't seen
Blade Runner.
the new Blade Runner. Blade Runner 2049.
Well, should we let the audience know that what Craig Scale what's going on in Craig Scale world?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's-
Craig Scale is moving out to Oregon, leaving the crew in person.
after a whole 9 episodes.
But we will continue Craig Scale, so don't freak out, audience.
He wasn't even in all 9 episodes.
That's right. He was in like 7.
I wasn't here for one episode.
Look
He
at
was only
me,
here
I'm
for-
eating oatmeal. Up in Oregon. Gonna go kayaking with my oatmeal.
Organic.
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 Oregon organic oatmeal.
Oops.
Oh.
Say it 3 times fast.
Is that what it's called? Oh.
Oh.
Triple O.
Yeah.
And you just add a O and then like you eat, and after you eat it, you go oh.
I've got some marketing stuff for you. It'll be show us your O face, and it'll be on the
Nice.
on the.
I think that might not fly.
No?
No.
Not PG.
No.
All right,
But
just
I don't know what your target market is, but I don't think
I mean,
that
it's anyone that eats oatmeal, but
you don't have like
I
a
don't
little
think
kid
we want to
like
brand
product
ourselves
though,
as
right?
like a sexual company.
if we could do a kids commercial, and it's just kids going, oh.
Show me your O face, kids.
Oh man, it's reminds me of Whitest Kids You Know when they make like kid beer.
I haven't seen that. Oh,
That's
we're
good.
watching that right after the podcast.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Or
Oh,
the
yeah.
or the I'm gonna grape you in the mouth.
What was that show? It was like a British show, like summertime and. Never mind, forget it. It was this hilarious, like, quick, like sitcom, British sitcom about this guy who does like multiple characters in a show.
Kids in the hall.
No.
No. Okay. Well, you were talking about showing us your O face.
Yeah, no. I was talking about what were you talking about before that?
Oregon.
Oh yeah,
Organic
Craig
oatmeal.
Scale's moving to Oregon, so Craig Scale will be virtual presence for further episodes. Well, we'll be having a few more episodes before I leave, but anyways, more importantly,
You're putting yourself in the Matrix.
I am putting myself in the Matrix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang man,
Yeah.
it's like no spoon and shit. Yeah, it's like
Oh.
And then it gets a little higher at the end when they get in the Matrix. Like, oh.
that weird distortion.
So I'll give a quick. We're talking Baby Driver. I'm gonna give 2 quick Craig Scale quickies. No, 2 or 1.
Oh, Baby Driver. I mean, you could give 2, but you only need 1.
There's 2, but there's only 1. of The House,
The House.
starring Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler.
Not to be confused with House, the '80s like horror classic.
Yeah, it's The House.
Yeah.
Because, where they open up a casino in their house to make money for their kid to go to
Oh
college.
yeah. That was a flop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a flop, yeah.
I never even heard of this, and I hear about everything.
No,
it must have done so. It must have made $10.
I remember I kept seeing the trailer for it in movie theaters for a while, and then when it came out, I heard nothing.
So they actually spent money on marketing, lost
Yeah.
every dollar.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Let's look it up. Let's look up while you continue your Craig Scale. I'll look up the.
But yeah,
box
so I
office
mean, obviously, like, I'm a huge Will Ferrell fan. Literally, I've never seen a movie that I haven't laughed in, even though he's getting older and his movies are going kind of down, but I still love him. Like,
Glass
Daddy Home or whatever. Daddy's Home 2 is coming out. I saw the trailer for that on TV the other day. I was like, wow. Mel Gibson's Mark Wahlberg's dad, and John Lovitz is, or not John Lovitz, John Lithgow is Will Ferrell's dad. But
Production budget $40 million.
I could imagine, like, that's all cast.
Domestic 25, foreign 8.6. Made a total of 34 worldwide. So there's 6 under, not including what they spent on the marketing. You said you saw ads in the theater for this film?
In theater?
They
I don't-
probably
I
spent
didn't-
another 40 on marketing.
Shoot.
So that's the last Will Ferrell film you'll ever see.
Daddy's Home 2
Daddy's
is
Home
coming.
coming out,
It's
yeah.
coming out already. No one will never not. Everyone will love Will Ferrell until the day he dies.
Yeah, he's great.
He'll like make a comeback as like one of those like in one of those serious indie roles or something.
He was in a couple of those already.
Oh yeah,
That-
they weren't that good.
That male one where he got kicked out of his house and he was like living on his
Yeah.
front yard.
I saw that and I can't remember anything about it.
I just remember that. He was just like drinking beer on his front yard.
Yeah.
And a little kid comes up,
Yeah.
and he gets the kid to sell stuff on his yard.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that. Now that you mention it.
No, he wants to sell the stuff on his yard, but
Yeah.
he won't sell it.
He was in that other indie film where like he writes books or something and someone's in his head or something like
That's
that.
a great film.
What movie was that called?
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna look that up. That's a really good one.
But anyway, so the house. I mean, I laughed in it a lot actually. That one. There's two guys from the League in it. Ralphie, the guy with the beard, and that Jewish guy. that Jewish.
Stay woke, Greg.
Stay woke.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Straight into fiction.
Yeah, that's actually a great philosophical, existential film. Like really one of the top 10 existential films Will Ferrell is in.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, what's the meaning of life? What's the
Yeah.
reason, purpose?
Anyway, so the house. Yeah, I laughed at it a lot. So overall, I'd give it a 7.
The House, really? 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Craig Skip.
As far as watching them, like as the movie itself.
I still don't want to watch it.
I buy, rent, try, don't burn, throw away. I would say just don't try it. It's not worth
I
it.
need it to get a 7.
For Craig scale, but I'll give my recommendations towards you guys.
No matter how many times we do this, I'll never understand your scale.
Understand my scale.
It's sort of an existential scale.
Well, that's why the Academy loves me. Just like
Oh, I hear they have a spot open for you.
Yay.
Well, no, I'm in the Academy. No,
Oh, you're already
I saw
in,
it open for someone else.
So you helped push Harvey out, is what you're saying?
Well,
Yeah.
basically anything that the Academy. I mean, everyone votes for one thing, and then I'm that one guy's like, nah, just vote for.
Oh, so you're the one guy who wanted to keep him.
Yeah, I don't. What are we talking about?
Oh,
Harvey.
dude.
Who's Harvey?
I'm kind of upset with what you did. I'm a little triggered.
Yeah, I'm triggered AF.
Wait, who's Harvey? What did I do?
Listen, take responsibility for your actions, Craig.
Yeah.
Harvey.
You can't just let people jerk off into planters in front of women. Like,
Oh God.
Is that what happened?
I never heard that story. Is that like, was that just a joke or what?
No, I think it's
Is
real.
that actually that? I thought it was. Yeah, I'm sure he did worse things too, right? Like
Yeah.
that seems mild compared to like where my imagination took me when I heard about all this stuff.
So he's been active as a producer in Hollywood for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And during that time, apparently, he was a sexual harasser the whole time to young starlets. And so I love this story because I know you're a big Pitt fan. I love the story where he did it to Gwyneth Paltrow and Pitt. I guess the story is he came at him at a party and told him if he didn't stop or if he did it again, he was going to give him a big old Missouri butt whooping. Or Mizzou, maybe? I don't know. That
Is
was
Brad
great.
Pitt from Missouri?
I don't know.
Oh wait, so Brad Pitt came up to Harvey
Yeah.
and said he knew about like all the sexual harassment he'd been doing.
Yeah, I think this was Legends of the Fall around that time. And he's like, I know what you did. Well, I guess his girlfriend, Paltrow, told him.
He was Brad Pitt dated Gwyneth Paltrow.
Were they? Maybe they were
Hopefully
married.
not.
I don't know.
That
We're not going that deep into the
this
Pitt
isn't,
life.
This isn't
TMZ.
TMZ. Yeah.
But I mean,
Ding,
I think Well, they made 7. I heard somewhere that they might have been married or dating during that time during
that
7.
makes me think less of Brad Pitt now. And Gwyneth Paltrow is crazy.
This was before Gwyneth Paltrow
Weird.
had the media presence she currently is known for.
She did.
For selling like weird like is it a hornet's nest in your vagina kinds of products.
What?
Some weird shit that she's trying to push.
I didn't hear about. Oh, come on! This is the second time I've been crop dusted today.
What?
My office.
Craig.
God, I swear.
God damn. This is a
Is
this
it
is a
bad?
sacred thing.
This is a sacred office. Should not. No crop dust. Yeah.
Don't crop us a Craig scale too. Like, come on. Like when we're all like close together, we can't really go anywhere.
You can taste it.
Where's my lighter?
All right. So yes, another movie was Pixels.
Oh my fucking god.
Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Tyrion, Ned Stark.
Tyrion. Man.
Just get it over with. Like, I don't care about.
Well,
this
only
movie.
get the whole the whole story behind it. No, I'm just joking. I'm just to give a scale of it. I mean, overall, so here's the thing. I'm watching Pixels as Pixels. Am I entertained? Is it a good movie? Is it just terrible? What's going on? You know.
Why?
So watching it, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5.
The question is, why are you watching Pixels?
It was on TV, and I was holding my kid, and the remote was too far away, and I was sleeping, so I just had another choice. It was
That's acceptable.
I just want to remind the audience, Pixels is a 5 and Big Fish is a 1. Just so you're clear on this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so terrible.
But it's so different though. Like I base each movie on itself. Like if I put Big Fish next to Pixels, obviously Big Fish is going to be a 9, and Pixels is going to be a 1.
This is Craig's existential scale.
Yeah. I'm woke. I don't base movies on their ethnicity, essentially. You know, I base it on themselves.
I like to scale a movie for like what it is, definitely. But like.
We're just
Like, what did Pixels do right?
I mean, there was I like those old games,
Okay.
and there was
Atari references.
yeah. I like that Tyrion and Ned Stark were in it.
Great cast.
Yeah. Well, not a great guess. Obviously, I hate Adam Sandler. There's that new movie.
What?
I mean, old Adam Sandler, but since was it probably Punch Drunk Love? Since then, he's been terrible.
You saw it? You saw Punch Drunk Love?
Yeah.
And you hated him
Yeah.
in that? I'm gonna throw the book at you, sir. I'm gonna throw the book at
There's
you.
that new movie out on Netflix right now with him and Ben Stiller, and
It's fantastic.
I haven't watched it yet, but it's on my list. So
The Pagina Man and the Meyerowitz stories.
is that what it's trying to pronounce?
Pagina Man's my favorite.
Y'all see Sandy Wexler yet?
Yeah, I
No.
tried to watch that.
Is it terrible?
No, there's no way I'm gonna watch that. I think it has like another one of those zeros that he keeps on putting out.
I think I saw John Lovitz in that for a little bit.
It was just funny because we know Andy Wexler, so the name was just seems so similar.
Very.
The second time John Lovitz has been brought up in this episode. What's the odds of that?
What was the first one?
I accidentally said John Lovitz instead of John Lithgow.
Oh, strange. Well, let's see if we can hit a third, Spidey.
Yeah. Well, John Lovitz was not in the main movie we were going to talk about.
Moving on. This is supposed to be a quickie. We're kind of expanding that.
I'll hit on Stranger Than Fiction, just because I made an existential note about it.
Strangers in Fiction?
Live with passion, and the absurdity of life doesn't have to defeat you. Boom.
Yeah. Here we go.
Judgment from Jake.
Judgment from Jake on what?
No, I don't know. That's like your little segment. Is Judgment's on Jake or Jake's Judgment?
Jake's Judgments.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Spidey Spitballs.
Jake's Judgments. Off topic. Do you ever get the beard hairs that are like way thicker than the other one, and you have to pull them out?
I mean, no.
Oh, okay. They bother me. Anyway, back on topic.
Okay, Baby Driver. All right. So it's been a little bit now since Baby Driver's been out. Should we just get right into it?
Yeah.
Scale it?
Yeah.
Scale it.
Alright.
Baby Driver.
So Baby Driver. So I had high expectations for it. I thought, based off the trailer, the trailers did an amazing job with it. It's totally a little different than I thought it was going to be. Remember, so I've talked about this before. Like, if I expect something, I get something different. Usually, it deters my rating because I wanted what I saw. So I didn't know he was just gonna literally it's just gonna be La La Land, just music the entire time. Which the soundtrack was pretty decent, but I didn't know it was gonna be like that. So I kind of downgraded a little bit. And John Bernthal was only in it for 5 minutes, and he's my boy. And I don't know. I just thought the story wasn't great. It was good, but not great. And I mean, I know Baby Driver 2 is probably going to in production or already talks, right?
What?
Isn't it? That's what I heard. It's in talks already. It's already. when it happened. But I didn't like the ending. I don't like people getting caught, so I didn't like that. But my hand got wax all over it now. Anyway, so Baby Driver. I mean, I'll give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
I mean, I did enjoy like the car scenes, the car chases and stuff. That was pretty epic.
The truck one was my favorite.
The truck one? Oh, when the army guy was chasing him.
Yeah.
For my first one was the first one, the Subaru. That was legit. I thought the cast was great, and I hate Jamie Foxx, and I thought he did actually pretty decent. But yeah, the cast was great. Like the car chases. There's some funny lines in it. And like I said, the soundtrack was good. So it was overall a good movie. Just didn't push it over that edge. You're like, oh, this is amazing.
It was interesting when I watched it the second time with Jim and Gmo. They had a pirated version, so there was no subtitles for the sign language scenes. So you just kind of had like pick up from context what they were talking about.
Just silence.
I thought that was a pretty cool way to watch it.
In Baby Driver?
Yeah.
There's sign language?
Mm-hmm.
What parts?
The like stepfather, or not stepfather,
his
guardian.
Yeah. I remember that now.
Yeah.
What did you rate it, by the way?
It was a 7.
A 7 out of 10. Okay.
I'd give it a 7 out of 10 as well. It was okay.
Okay.
I didn't think it pushed any boundaries or did anything spectacular, but I had fun. I could watch it again.
Yeah.
One of my least favorite movies I've seen this year. Completely, like, if I had to choose between Suicide and Baby Driver,
Oh gosh.
I'm really close to Suicide. Like,
Wow,
I'm
Baby
really
Driver,
thinking
that
about
bad.
swallowing
Maybe
the
you should go
pills,
see
loading the gun.
Triple X2 or Triple X3, The Return of Xander Cage.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, I remember you saw it. I was talking to him.
Oh, I saw that.
If I want to go over
That's a movie Craig would watch. That's a movie that Jake would hate.
I paid $4 for that too.
$4
Yeah.
for Baby Driver or Xander Cage.
Xander Cage.
How much did you pay for Baby Driver? Full ticket price?
It's $4. Yeah.
4. Oh, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
Xbox videos. I mean, to be honest, like, so on Xbox. Today's episode is brought to you by Xbox. Xbox One X or whatever is coming out. So it was
Yeah, whatever.
Derivative.
go buy one today at your local
Dirty.
Target, Walmart.
I still can't get a Super Nintendo Classic. What's up, Nintendo?
So, not today's episode is not brought to you by Nintendo.
It's not brought to
So
us.
go F yourself.
No, if it was Nintendo would take half of our money if we made this about Nintendo. Actually,
Oh, we'll edit that out.
that's
What were we talking about?
Baby Driver. Derivative. Piece of garbage. I never want to see it again.
So Baby Driver 2, you just won't even bother. You don't want to know what happens.
I will actively protest the making of that film.
You'll be outside theaters. Stop peeping not, or you'd be like, stop helping people not help.
Yes. I rate it a 2 out of 10. And that's only because the chase scenes, they've got a big truck with Chevy Avalanche.
Yeah,
Or
sure.
a Cadillac Escalade XLT or something. And what they do with that truck, I was pretty impressed by. That's why I give it a 2.
Now, I remember the trucks. I remember, like, the army guy rams them, then he's, like, in the parking lot and he drives on the side, and they're on the freeway, and then he goes under the diesel truck, and then he goes off the edge, and the army guy flips over, and they keep going. That's all. That was it, right?
That was it. I was just impressed. I mean, he chases him through the parking lot. He goes over the embankment. I also just really like that look at that truck.
The Subaru chase was so much better.
Not impressed. I mean,
Like John Murtaugh, points this way, then goes reverse, like switching lanes, like he hits the pop tire thing.
pop tire thing.
The cops lay down the wire and
hits
then he
the edge.
hits the edge, it flips it over, pops other people's cops' tires.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think when I think about the film, I go, there are no stakes, number one. So you have nothing, as a viewer, nothing at stake.
The girl.
You don't get that until the second half of the movie, which is one of my first criticisms of it. Is like the first half of the movie is like, so fucking what?
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah, and so no stakes, number one. Even though you bring her in halfway through, baby, B-A-B-B-Y, whatever, Oh, I couldn't care less about this film.
Okay, BB what? B2B?
Babby.
what?
Yeah, BBY. That's what he should have said if they wanted to be original.
Babby?
Babby.
Baby.
That
No,
would
but he
say
pronounces it baby.
Baby.
But he
It's
goes
like K
BBY.
with, Craig with a K.
Yeah.
Should we pitch DBM?
What?
Should we give DBM a pitch?
IMDb?
No, DBM.
Oh, Death by Mute?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're gonna remake this as a Bollywood film and call it Babby Driver.
Babby. he's gonna drive like a Maserati. Or something.
Mozzie? No, he'll drive one of those little tiny cars, like a smart car.
It's all souped up.
Hayabusa engine.
Yeah. I was gonna So
I couldn't hate this film more, is what I'm trying to tell you.
That's crazy. I mean, it's entertaining.
I can't stand up for it. It's like it's an okay film.
I put it above okay.
Like it's a popcorn flick.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So the nothing did it for you, like the cast didn't do it for you.
Well, I think Bernthal's talented.
He's only in it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's in it for
And
5
like 2
minutes.
lines.
Yeah. I think he doesn't make great choices when it comes to
John Bernthal?
films.
Oh.
Yeah.
Walking Dead.
Ben Affleck movie. He plays like the
Accountant.
yeah
Brother.
Yeah, he plays like
Great.
oh come on.
Punisher. Great Punisher. Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. Yes. Great
I
Wolf of
thought
Wall
Baby Driver, even though I was in it for a little bit.
Just
He was in that movie with The Rock. Good job in that. He was in a quick like TNT show about Mob City or something. It was canceled, but he was good in that.
I put it to the actors.
John
Make your
Bernthal.
writers write better. Or if you were in control, give up control of the script because you're doing a shit job.
So John Berthal's best role is Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, he's really good in Wolf. Let me pull him up. Let's see.
I hated Wolf of Wall Street.
I mean, first time I saw it, I was amazed, and then I watched it again. I was like, "This movie is actually not that good." And then I watched it like a third time. I was like, "This movie is actually." I mean, it was great, but now it's terrible. Like I can't watch that movie.
I try to stand up for it, be like, "Oh, it's just satire. You're supposed to hate what he's doing." It's like, what? You didn't fucking accomplish that at all. Everything's all peachy for him the whole
Oh, yeah,
time.
he was in Sicario. He was like a quick cameo, I guess I can say in that. Good in that. Fury. Well, he's in Fury.
He's excellent in Fury. Excellent.
Well, we can way too fast.
You're going way too fast.
Snitch was the movie with The Rock. Now this is irrelevant stuff.
Yeah, this is all him getting started.
So basically, I think Walking Dead was Walking Dead kicked him off. Snitch, Grudge Match. I mean, that was whatever.
Wolf of Wall Street and Fury.
He was in He was a voice in Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, he's probably a great voice. I don't know. I expect more John Bernthal. Make some good decisions. Go do some theater for a while and then come back to film.
Oh yeah, he was in Shot Caller, that movie with Jamie Lannister. Great in that.
He looks like he would be really good in that. I haven't seen that yet. Really.
John Bernthal, man, just thug. Put him in it. I mean, he's the Punisher. The Netflix series, he's in Daredevil as the Punisher, but now he has his own series.
Oh, there's an old. I think it's a Ben Affleck movie. Where they're
Another Ben Affleck movie?
Yeah, back in the day, where they're like they sell stocks or something like that, or fake stocks. Let's see. This would be maybe 90s. Boiler Room. If Bernthal would have been in Boiler Room, it would have started his career right then.
He wasn't in it.
No, he wasn't in it. It was Ben Affleck, Vin Diesel, Giovanni Ribisi,
Vin Diesel. Oh boy.
Nicky Cat, Scott Conn.
I don't know any of these names.
Somebody say it's Xander Cage?
Xander Cage.
Yeah.
Now that's a team I could work with.
He's back.
He's back. And Xander than ever. Vin Diesel tried out for the role of Aragorn? Lord of the Rings?
That's cute.
And Liam Neeson tried out for the role of Boromir. Could you imagine Vin Diesel as Aragorn? Born.
Nobody can. He was never got.
Who did he
Vin
come
Diesel, great in Saving Private Ryan. Fantastic. Really, really great.
I
Saving
remember
Private
it, like what part? He was only in it for a second, right?
No, he was in it for a little bit.
I mean, I could see him.
There's a
being
sniper
like
scene.
just
The sniping, the first sniper.
He's
scene?
not the sniper.
No, he's not the sniper, but he's in that sniper scene. Is that what?
He gets shot.
Isn't that someone's brother or something?
No, he's not anybody's brother. That Matt Damon is the brother.
No. I try to remember what scene it was, but like that sniper was up in the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Then they walk out, and the first crew member gets shot, and Bernie's like bleeding out. Isn't that?
Yeah, it's probably
that's
him.
Vin Diesel, right?
It's probably him, or he's the one who goes to grab the guy who gets shot. I can't remember. I blend Full Metal Jacket and this one in my head because it's sort of the same scene.
Vin Diesel's in Full Metal Jacket.
No, it's sort of the same character
Little
scene.
baby Diesel.
You have a shot first and another soldier you want to
Baby
save.
Groot. That's his greatest role of all time.
Yeah,
Groot.
he's fantastic.
You should just stick with Groot and don't do anything else, Vin Diesel.
Legendary as Groot. You see one of your top 10 films, Beauty and the Beast, is now on Netflix.
No, what?
This
Beauty and the Beast
podcast is brought to you by Netflix.
Did you just say Craig? Did you just say Beauty and the Beast is Craig's top 10 movie?
You gave it like a 9.9 out of 10 or something.
Doesn't mean it's in my top 10.
I mean, how high can we go? I mean, we can go to 300.
There's like
but
a million movies that are 9.9s. But none of them are.
the existential Craig scale.
Well, I rated Swiss Army Man and Hunt for the Wilder People 9.9. Those are my top 10.
Hunt for the Wilder People?
Hunt for the Wilder People and Swiss Army Man.
Great, underrated film. Both of them, yeah. Strange third act in Swiss Army Man, though. Kind of threw me off. Expected more.
Threw me on.
Threw you on.
More fart jokes. The better.
Let's see what Daniels are up to, man. He's a talented couple of guys. Does anyone... Daniel Kwan, I think?
Thor Ragnarok comes out here in like 2 weeks.
You're excited about that?
Yeah,
Who
they
is
got Stranger Things coming out.
Stranger Things, Walking Dead. Jeez,
Stranger Things
October is
is-
blowing up.
When is Stranger Things... Oh, Halloween, I bet.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Walking Dead comes out next week.
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok comes out November 3rd. Justice League comes out November 2.
I've got to give a really quick Craig scale for the Meyerowitz story on Netflix. Fantastic. Just, I mean, solid. Dustin Hoffman is at his best. I'd give
He's
it...
never had a good, so this is.
Or what?
Marathon Man.
Dustin Hoffman,
You
like
like Dustin Hoffman?
Meet the Fockers, maybe.
Oh, so you're just talking about old Dustin Hoffman. I mean, he's
No.
one of the most legendary actors of all time.
You would state that?
Kramer versus
See-
Kramer. Yes!
Oh, I bet Craig would love Tootsie.
I
yeah.
don't know what takes
Get
you.
down with Tootsie. Straw Dogs.
You wouldn't love Tootsie.
Little Big Man. I mean, what else? All the President's Men. Marathon Man. Kramer versus Kramer. Rain Man. I mean, Hook. Hook.
Fucking Hook.
Hook.
He is Hook.
He's Hook?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
See, he's that good. You didn't even realize.
exactly. Disappeared in that one.
Guy's a legend. He's a legend.
He's a legend, but not legendary.
He's both.
No.
If he's a legend, it means he's legendary.
No, it just has that name.
He's just a hater, Craig.
Spidey, back me up on
Exactly
this.
what I am.
Uh,
If there's only 10 legendary actors, would you put Dustin Hoffman as a legendary? That's a no.
If he's not 10, he's 11.
yeah. That's what I was thinking.
He's right. He's right.
Read your mind. Psychic. I mean, Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Al Pacino. What? Are you about to say something bad about Robert De Niro?
I mean,
Or is it going to come to fisticuffs?
no. Like,
Classic Robert De Niro.
I would say
definitely
up to
better.
a certain point, Robert De Niro, yeah, but then obviously at some point he, as most actors do, like he's just taking films as they are. But I would probably put him in legendary.
His last
I would
great
not put Al
one.
Pacino in legendary.
You wouldn't put Al Pacino?
No.
Oh my god.
It's like saying putting like Andy Garcia in
Dude,
legendary.
I think my blood pressure's rising.
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh.
Spidey just looked me off for hands.
Dude, thank goodness you're going to Oregon.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, can't physically abuse me anymore.
Any more of this. Whew.
Excuse me while I go jerk off an
Yeah, Al
planner.
Pacino, Scarface. What else?
Heat. A little movie called Godfather.
Okay, no, because Scarface and Godfather. So he's like the same character.
Dog Day Afternoon. You can't say that a person is one of the best actors in the world just because you don't see a lot of movies. You don't have that right, sir.
On the Academy, I have every right.
All right, we're gonna school you. We're gonna get you schooled up in here.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
All right. You want me to pull up Al Pacino's filmography? Is that
I'll
what-
name every movie I've ever seen with Al Pacino.
Okay,
in
but
it.
Jack Nicholson, right?
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah, top 10 legendary.
Yeah. I have a hard time
Get the
saying that
fuck
'cause
out of
I
here
don't
right
really
now.
like him. Yeah, see, Spidey's turning. Spidey's turning.
I love Jack Nicholson.
I didn't say I didn't love him. I love the guy. I'm just
Since
trying
the
to
beginning, he's
debate if he's legendary. Like,
Like Easy Rider, The Shining. Like, come on. Tell me that this is not.
anger management with Adam Sandler. As good as it gets.
Sin of a Woman. Al Pacino, Sin of a Woman.
So I'm guessing it's a romantic movie.
It's sort of like, so he plays a blind,
Deafblind mute person.
deafblind mute person, but a retired military, and he just has like sort of like a list of things he wants to do before he
Bucket list.
before he commits.
Oh, Bucket
suicide.
List, Jack Nicholson with Morgan Freeman. Great movies.
All right, here we go.
I guess we can't talk about movies that came out before the 90s. That seems to be a trend.
That is a trend with Craig Silver. I'm not
That's why you don't
I
like
was just
Bill Murray.
I was just about to say that. I've seen most more Burmer. Yeah.
You don't like Ghostbusters?
No, I like Ghostbusters.
Here we go.
If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place. If
Boom.
I were the man I was 5 years ago,
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
take a flamethrower to this place.
There you go. I mean, that alone gets you an Academy Award.
Next Tuesday during our meeting, I'm gonna bring up that line. I'm like, if I was a man 5 years ago. Bring a flamethrower to this place.
Yeah. Bring your cane. Don't forget to bring your cane.
Oh, what would like everyone do? Like,
Maybe. Yeah, but you would demand their attention
Right.
and respect. Little Johnny. Well, I can't do it.
Alright, so-
I wish I could do that.
look, I want to create Jake's top 10 legendary actors.
Mhm.
So we already have Al Pacino and Robert De Niro and
Let's do it quick. If we're gonna do it, let's do it quick. All right.
Pacino, De Niro.
Pacino, De Niro.
And I'm biased. I don't really like Jack Nicholson. I respect what he does. I don't really like him like from what I see as a person, and that reflects on my opinion. Like when I select. So I apologize. Denzel, Daniel Day-Lewis. Jack Nicholson, The Shining is it demands respect.
Top 10 actors of all time.
Robert De Niro. Brando is amazing. I mean, a lot of people say he's not. Apocalypse Now, he's incredible. Godfather, he's incredible.
Wait.
Daniel
I'm
Day-Lewis.
already losing track here.
Okay,
So-
Robert De Niro, Marlon Brando, Jack Nicholson, Daniel Day-Lewis, Al Pacino, Denzel Washington, Dustin Hoffman. Was that 6?
Oh god, they put Depp on that list. God,
Yeah, it's
get
weird.
him the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, Charlie Chaplin.
Oh.
Definitely. Christian Bale would be a modern one. That is one of the
Really?
best. Yes, absolutely. I think
One more.
Pitt wants to be. Maybe he doesn't want to be. I don't think he
know what he
falls
wants.
into. He's definitely a very interesting actor, but I don't think he falls into top 10 of all time. Bogey is amazing. Treasure of Sierra Madre. He's
So if that was the case, that's 10.
hands down incredible. No, I'll
This
take
is- this
Bogey
is-
out.
You Googled this and it looks like it's every actor. They just put it in.
But I'm selecting some.
But
I
you're
don't see Willem Dafoe. I don't see
Harrison Ford.
other. Yeah, I see Harrison Ford.
He's-
Harrison Ford is not going to be on this list.
You know, he was on it.
Get him the
I
fuck
just saw him right there.
There he is, right there. Yeah,
That's why I said it.
Yeah,
Harrison
yeah.
Ford.
Dude,
Gene Hackman.
I would have to have a top 20. These are, I mean, all of these people. There are at least 20 of
Robert
them.
Duvall. That's pretty
Incredible.
I would probably consider him legendary.
Very good. I would say I would do top 15. I would put James Stewart,
Wait, go back.
Henry Fonda, what?
Oh my god.
Paul Newman.
Oh, it's Robin Williams. Well, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Legendary.
uh,
He's dead now, so
he'd be
he's dead. He has to make legendary status.
he'd be in the top 15 for sure.
All right, you ready for Craig? Off the top of my head.
John Bernthal.
Okay, well, being realistic, like not favorite actors. I'm going legendary.
Legendary.
So I gotta be biased here, or not biased. Yeah. Robert De Niro, Robert Duvall, Robin Williams.
10 seconds ago, De Niro wasn't in your top
Yes,
10.
no, he was. I said
You shook your head.
no. Al Pacino, no. Jack Nicholson, no. So
Okay.
Robert De Niro, Robert Duvall, Robin Williams.
I like the R's, huh?
Tom Cruise.
Robin Wright.
No, not Robin Wright.
Robert Downey Jr.
Sorry. Oh wait, Tom Cruise makes the 10 best.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's old.
Okay.
He has
So this is legendary, right? It doesn't
This is
necessarily have to be the 10 best actors. It's
No,
the 10
this
most
is
legendary.
legendary.
actors.
Oh, legendary. Okay. Okay.
Because I could put like Nick Cage on my list
Right.
of legendary.
Yeah, absolutely. One true guy.
I would probably put Nick Cage on my list. I will. So that's 5.
Yeah.
Inception right there.
Told you not to think of the elephant.
John Wayne.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Searchers.
Who was the Elephant Man?
Who's the elephant?
Yeah, and the Elephant Man. But I think it's him.
Oh, that's a good question.
Let's see here.
Oh, I know who it is. God. He's in a lot of other movies. John Hurt. Right?
Did he
Or was he the doctor?
I think he died, did
Is he dead? John Hurt? He did. He died.
Dead AF.
January. Dang.
It's a bummer.
Alright.
Sorry, we interrupted. You read Tom Cruise.
So and when I said one more after that.
Robin Wright? Robert Downey Jr.?
Oh, I was at
Vin
6.
Diesel?
I was at 6. Oh yeah, Vin Diesel.
Nick Cage. You said Nick Cage.
Oh yeah, Nick Cage.
Gerard Butler.
No, I wasn't sure about that. So I was at 6.
Pitt. Does Pitt make your top 10? Legendary. I feel like he does make.
I mean,
yeah, he's for me. He is.
he's right.
Macaulay Culkin. Come on, Saved. Party Monster.
You know, I would put Brad Pitt in there. Yeah, as legendary.
Are you gonna put that stupid blonde kid from the Titanic movie?
Oh, Leo.
Leo, no, he's not legendary. No way.
He has something. I don't know what it is.
All right.
He has something.
Yeah. He doesn't make me want to not see a movie.
Go back to that list again, because I need help.
Oh,
with
so
this
now
thing.
you,
So I
need
went
the list.
I went 7 without looking at the list. I know there was a few in there. I was like, okay.
Tom Hanks.
No.
Denzel.
Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis, I put him there. So
Yeah.
8. No, I hate Denzel.
You hate Denzel.
Oh, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood. So.
So everybody's gonna be wild on your list, hey?
Wait, so was that 8 or 9?
Whitewashing this
I think it was
list.
9. I think it was 9. So one more.
Russell? Does Russell Crowe make it?
No way.
Heath Ledger.
No. Wait. He's like 2 good performances. Keep going.
Whoa, okay. 10 Things I Hate About You, Knight's Tale, and The Dark Knight. Come on, that's at least 3.
Sean Penn.
No.
Edward Norton. Meryl Streep. She's gotta make your. She's gotta make
Top
your
actors.
legend.
Meryl Streep.
Come on, Dingo ate my baby, man. Dingo ate my
On
baby.
this list, I don't know. I don't think there's any.
Give it a shot, it's fine.
Dango ate my baby.
A dingo ate my baby.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
I mean,
Oh, Foster's.
Oh, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm
I
impressed.
guess if I had to pick one more, it'd probably be between either between Tom Hanks and Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson. Yeah. Sam
I
Jackson.
would say Sam Jackson. Like he's like in every movie, and first of all, any movie that he's in, blockbuster wise, it kills it. It's just
Okay, so we're
amazing.
talking money? Is that what we're talking
That's what
Legendary. We're talking legendary. Money is legendary.
money?
like.
I don't know.
I think he's the highest grossing box office, actor of all time.
What?
Yeah.
Sam Jackson?
Yeah, any movie he's in just kills it.
Alright, let's look
That's
this
what
up.
Okay, what about that movie he
Okay.
just was in?
With
As
Ryan
a
Reynolds.
plot.
Ryan- the bodyguard. Whatever.
Kong made up for it.
Yes. Hey, you know what movie I liked that kind of went under the radar was that one where it was about like an assassin who's starts
Harrison
dating,
Ford is number 1.
Of what?
best actors of all time.
He is the
Or the
highest.
Wait,
He
highest
probably did it with
grossing.
just Star Wars alone.
wait, is this
like
their money? Their money.
No, highest grossing.
like I bet he
For
went
the-
up like 20 spots just from doing
The Star Wars.
the new Star Wars movies.
You're
So
right.
wait.
You're right.
This is box office, not like their salary, right?
No, box office. Sam Jackson, how I don't know how he does it, but he's right under.
He's got a Star Wars trilogy as well.
Oh,
so he's got a
okay.
whole trilogy of Star Wars movies.
That's right. Mace Windu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
Okay, so Morgan Freeman technically is the highest because he has no Star Wars to
He's
sell.
got the Dark Knight trilogy.
God.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is technically.
Tom Hanks is not relying on any major franchises that I can think of.
Tom Hanks has done
The Da
it.
Vinci
Tom
Code
Hanks did
thing. Wait, I know that doesn't really do well.
Yeah, I don't think the sequel did very well.
The
So.
Da Vinci Code, then it was like Devils something.
Oh yeah, I don't know how big they are. I don't.
Robert Downey Jr. Obviously Avengers.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
Does it? Eddie Murphy, I see that coming. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he did it all by himself.
Yeah, like he has some
Beverly
franchises,
Hills
but they're not
Cop.
like mega blockbuster franchises.
Dr. Doolittle.
But he's sort of like the guy who's like.
Keep going. Tom Cruise, easy.
I heard great stuff about Eddie Murphy. Like
Oh gosh.
he writes and produces and like anything for his films, he handles it all.
Yeah, I could put him in my top 20 most legendary.
Michael Caine, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
Wow, this is surprising. Gary Oldman
He's in
is
a lot of movies.
11 total gross.
He's got
Dark
several big franchises. He's got Harry Potter and Dark Knight.
Oh wow, I didn't know he was in Harry Potter.
He's Sirius Black.
Huh. Stellan Skarsgård.
Wow, that is very surprising.
He's number 14.
Right
Anthony Daniels, the guy who plays C-3PO. How is he?
Star Wars.
Because he kept coming back.
Oh,
He's in Phantom Menace.
You got Lord of the Rings and X-Men.
Okay. Alright, so the only reason Anthony Daniels is not number 1 is because Harrison Ford did other movies besides Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stanley Tucci. How big is this list? Robert Jr.
Stanley Tucci's got The Hunger Games. Robert De Niro. There we go. He's never been in any kind of.
Was he in? How many Godfathers was he in?
Oh, damn it. No, he was just in the second one.
Yeah, but those are like before mega blockbusters. Like comparing to something like a new Star Wars movie.
Right.
Adjusted for inflation.
Yeah.
Godfather is like probably top 50. Adjusted for inflation. I think it did 100 million.
Cameron Diaz, Matt Damon.
What did Matt Damon
Liam
do?
Neeson.
It was a big franchise.
Warren Trilogy.
Born.
God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Liam
Oh.
Neeson's in the Taken trilogy.
Yeah, he's also got the Batman. Well, he's in Batman Begins. I think
Andy
he shows
Serkis.
up in another.
Dude, Andy Serkis. You got Planet of the Apes,
Lord of the Rings.
He's like almost nothing but big franchises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He
also
should
in
be
the
number
Marvel.
one.
Oh yeah, he's in Black
Yeah.
Panther. He's in Marvel.
How is he not number one?
If he would have been in Star Wars, he'd be number 1.
Was he in Star Wars? Or is
How did he
He's
not end
Snoke.
it?
He's Snoke. He's in Star Wars.
Oh, that's
He's Snoke.
right.
He's literally in every.
How can he be in the Marvel
look at-
movies?
Right there, those three right there. Oh,
So he's got Marvel. He's got Planet of the Apes. He's got
Disney.
Disney. Was he in
Adventures of
any Harry
Tintin.
Potter movies?
I don't know.
Okay, so he's about to make his move. He's got
Jungle
Adventures
Book. I
of
forgot.
Tintin.
Jungle Book too.
By the time all these guys are dead, Andy Serkis is gonna be the winner.
Yeah, he's gonna do it because he's in his prime. So he's got 30 years left. All these other guys are dying out.
He's like this like underdog almost that people are rooting for, even though he's like not really an underdog. He's like got all the rules in the world.
But he's like directing his own movies now, right?
He's going to
That's
direct
cool.
the other Jungle Book.
He's gonna direct the other Jungle.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Wait, what happened to? I thought. Oh,
Remember John Favreau?
yeah.
Favreau. He's just making another adaptation.
They just want John Favreau to kickstart things and then. see
No, I
where it
think
goes from
like,
there.
like this was like years ago. Like he was already planning on making a Jungle Book, and then I guess it's just two separate.
This is amazing. So
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis comes on the scene. He does a film called Breathe in 2017, maybe as a test to see whether he should direct that film or not, a Jungle Book. Andrew Garfield,
Hey, isn't this movie just coming out?
Clairvoyant.
This is coming out.
So it's coming. It hasn't come out yet,
Yeah, I just saw this like the trailer.
and he's already in post production on Jungle Book. I mean, it's just, how would you like Jungle Book to be your second film you ever do? I mean, it's got to be one of the biggest films in the world.
Is there more to the story in
No, like,
source
look at
material for this to be based off
The
of?
plot says an orphan boy is raised in the wild.
Just
Like
remake
that's
it.
literally just the.
Oh,
plot.
this is just. Is it not?
It's the
Disney?
original story. It's just a separate. It's just another.
This isn't
remake.
this isn't a Disney thing. This is just based off the source material.
Warner Brothers.
So Warner Brothers is trying to get on, or Sony is too. Sony has a Mulan movie coming out.
Live action.
Yeah. So Disney's making a live Mulan, and Sony's making a live action Mulan.
I thought Disney. I thought that's their property. Mulan is
a historical character.
Oh,
And she's Asian, so you can't own.
Asians. I mean, I kind of
Can't own people, Craig.
Kind of understood that. I didn't realize that was under debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is supposed to be a quickie, and we went for like.
Yeah. So like, that's the thing is Disney has been relying on so many franchises that they can't own for so long. That now, finally, it took all this time for like other studios to think that there was like something lucrative in trying to adapt them.
Like the 74-year rule or something like that.
Well,
Not again, dude. Here, you gotta put it right between your legs.
Well, the
God.
Disney stuff is all based
Careful.
off of stuff that's like much older, like Grimm Tales and stuff, and
Yeah, Grimm's
Well,
fairy
that's
tale.
yeah, like
Just poor.
yeah. So I mean, somebody can make Little Mermaid, Snow White, Cinderella, all that stuff. That's not Disney's. They can't stop anybody from making
Snow
this.
White. Yeah.
Disney
Yeah.
can stop anyone from doing anything they want.
I kind of feel like they can. They're worth how much now? 10 billion?
Quintillion.
A quintillion?
Well, they're the ones responsible for like all the copyright mess that's even happening right now with like how it's so hard for even Marvel to get their own franchises back because of things that Disney did. It's like they shot themselves in the foot.
Cannibalism.
They're victims of their own lobbying.
Okay, so they tried to make rules in order to keep people out, and then now they want to turn those rules around.
I mean, I'm sure they would
Wow.
appreciate being the exception to the rule, but it was all over Mickey Mouse, who nobody wanted to take anyways.
Nobody wanted Mickey.
Yeah, who wants to take Mickey Mouse from Disney?
Yeah, that would be stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so there's a rule that says they can't have Mickey after 74 years?
Well, no, it's just so. It's the way things are now. Where like studios just like will turn out a new like X-Men movie just because they want to keep the rights because like there's laws that make it so as long as they keep on producing more and more stuff of that, then they get to hold
So
on.
I
to
mean,
it.
after this Dark Phoenix movie, I see, every X-Men since probably what Days of Future Past has like started bombing. So I mean, they're probably gonna stop at the Dark Phoenix, right? Dark Phoenix, and then
They're gonna just keep rebooting it. They have the New Mutants coming out.
oh, that's right. Oh, and then Arya Stark.
That's
So you
the
got
New
Sansa
Mutants.
Stark who plays in X-Men,
Yeah.
and Arya Stark.
Got the Stark sisters. Got them.
Got him. And then
I think-
Tyrion was in Days of Future Past. Man, he just
I think Sansa's going to be a terrible Jean Grey though.
Like another. You mean the second adaptation? What do you,
Sansa is already a terrible Jean Grey, and she's going to continue to be a terrible Jean Grey
Yeah.
in Dark Phoenix.
But she's hot. So.
Market cap for Disney is $152 billion as of today.
That's something that's made since the beginning.
That's what they're worth. That's what the company's worth.
Oh, that's
So
what
if
they're
you had $160 billion, you could buy them. Maybe.
I'll buy them.
If they would accept your offer.
Organic oatmeal. Oh,
Man, you took it out from between your legs, man. You gotta put it back. You got
Great.
the steak.
All right. Well, that wraps up today's Grayscale. That was supposed to be a quickie.
What did we just talk? I think we talked about Baby Driver maybe at one
I
point.
think so. Yeah, that was a
Tangents, everybody. This is Tangents, the podcast.
yeah.
Tangent City.
Yeah, so we're doing trigonometry. There's so many tangents in here. Get it? That was a math joke.
Ooh.
Are you doing another one?
Should I?
Don't do that. Man. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's poopy stank.
All right. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you again.
Wubba lubba dub dub.